I'm talking about Iris Energy, ticker IREN. Now I know what you're thinking, Kramer, another Bitcoin miner, but hold your horses. This isn't just about mining digital gold anymore. IREN is making some serious strategic moves that are setting the stage for a massive transformation. We're talking about a company with a plan, a vision, and a series of powerful catalysts lined up and ready to fire. These aren't just whispers in the wind or some pie-in-the-sky dreams. These are concrete, actionable events that are happening right now and into 2025. We're going to break down the key events, the strategic pivots, and the financial firepower that could send this stock into the stratosphere. I'm talking about a company that's not just playing the game, it's changing the game. They're getting their house in order, expanding their core business like crazy, and making a bold, brilliant move into the hottest sector on the planet, artificial intelligence. So get your notebooks out, put your thinking caps on, and turn up the volume. You need to pay attention because the information I'm about to give you is your homework. This is your roadmap to understanding why IREN is a name you absolutely must have on your radar for 2025. We're going deep, we're going loud, and we're going to uncover the catalysts that could make the bears run for cover. Are you with me? Let's go. First things first, let's talk about legitimacy. Let's talk about playing in the major leagues. Iris Energy is making a monumental shift. On July 1st, 2025, they are transitioning to become a U.S. domestic issuer. Now, what does that mean for you, the home gamer? It means they're stepping up to the plate and swinging for the fences under U.S. GAAP reporting standards. This isn't just some boring accounting change, people. This is a signal to Wall Street, a big, bright, flashing neon sign that says, we are serious, we are transparent, and we are ready for the big time. Think about it. When a company aligns itself with U.S. regulations, it opens the floodgates. The big money, the institutional investors, the pension funds, the endowments, they have mandates, they have rules. Many of them can't or won't touch foreign filers. But once IREN makes this switch, they become eligible for a whole new universe of investment. We're talking about index funds, ETFs, and massive institutional portfolios that could suddenly start buying this stock. More buyers mean more demand, and what does more demand mean? It means the stock goes higher. This is a catalyst that screams credibility. And let's not forget about liquidity. More institutional ownership means more trading volume, tighter bid-ask spreads, and a more stable, reliable market for the stock. It takes away some of that wild, speculative froth and replaces it with solid, fundamental-driven ownership. This transition is the foundation. It's the concrete being poured before they build the skyscraper. It tells the world that Iris Energy is no longer a small-time player on the world stage. They are planting their flag firmly on American soil, ready to compete with the best of them. Don't underestimate this move, it's a game changer. Money talks, and let me tell you, Iris Energy is shouting from the rooftops. They just pulled off a masterful move, completing a $500 million convertible bond financing. $500 million. These are 3.50% convertible senior notes due in 2029. Now, for the uninitiated, a convertible bond is a beautiful thing. It's debt, yes, but it's smart debt. It gives the company a massive injection of cash at a relatively low interest rate, and it gives bondholders the option to convert that debt into stock later on if the price is right. It's a vote of confidence from sophisticated investors. So, what are they doing with this mountain of cash? Are they buying a new corporate jet? No! They are putting it to work for you, the shareholder. A huge chunk of the proceeds is going toward capped call transactions. This is a brilliant, sophisticated move, designed to reduce potential dilution if and when those bonds are converted. They are protecting the value of your shares. They are also using the money for a share repurchase program. That's right, they are buying back their own stock, which reduces the number of shares outstanding and makes each remaining share more valuable. It's the ultimate sign of a management team that believes their stock is cheap. And the rest? It's pure growth fuel. This capital is being deployed to fund their aggressive expansion initiatives, which we'll get into in a minute. This isn't about just keeping the lights on, it's about building an empire. By securing this financing, IREN has fortified its balance sheet like Fort Knox. They have the financial muscle to execute their strategy without having to come back to the market, cap in hand, diluting shareholders to raise money. They have a 5-year runway of capital. This move gives them strength, flexibility, and the firepower to make their 2025 vision a reality. This is financial management at its finest. Alright, let's get to the core of the business, the Bitcoin mining operation. And folks, it is a thing of beauty. IRES Energy is not just participating in the Bitcoin mining boom, they are on a mission to dominate it. They have a clear stated target to reach a mind-boggling 50 exahashes per second of mining capacity by June 30th, 2025. Let me put that number in perspective for you. That is a colossal amount of computing power. It's enough to place them among the absolute top tier of global Bitcoin miners. We're talking about the titans of the industry. This isn't just a goal written on a whiteboard, they are actively building it out, machine by machine, data center by data center. They are executing with precision. And what does 50 EHS mean in terms of dollars and cents? IREN themselves have put out an illustrative number, and it's a jaw-dropper. They are expecting this capacity to generate a staggering $588 million in illustrative adjusted EBITDA. Read that again. Over $500 million in potential earnings from their mining operations alone. This is the engine of the company, a cash-generating machine that is getting bigger and more efficient every single day. Think about the scale of this operation. They are building a digital fortress, a moat of pure hashing power that will allow them to mine Bitcoin profitably, even in volatile markets. As other, less efficient miners struggle or fall by the wayside, IREN's scale will become a massive competitive advantage. They are building for the long haul. This 50 EHS target isn't the finish line. It's a major milestone on their path to becoming a leader in digital asset infrastructure. This is the raw power that funds everything else. It's the bedrock of the entire IREN growth story. Bear-onomics. That's what I call it when the bears get run over. Now, this is where the story gets really exciting. This is the catalyst that separates IREN from the rest of the pack. If the Bitcoin mining is the powerful engine, then their move into artificial intelligence is the afterburner. I'm talking about their Horizon 1 AI data center project. Mark your calendars because this baby is expected to be operational in the fourth quarter of 2025. This isn't a side hustle, people. This is a major strategic pivot into one of the most explosive growth markets the world has ever seen. They are leveraging their expertise in building and operating high-density data centers for a whole new purpose. What is Horizon 1? It's a state-of-the-art facility designed to support the insane demands of high-performance computing and AI workloads. Think about the companies developing large language models, AI-driven drug discovery, or complex simulations. They need massive amounts of specialized computing power, and they need it now. IREN is building the digital real estate, the picks and shovels for the AI gold rush. They are positioning themselves as a key infrastructure provider for the AI revolution. This is a brilliant, synergistic move. They already know how to procure power, build facilities, and cool high-end computer chips efficiently. They've been doing it for years with Bitcoin miners. Now they're taking that hard-won expertise and applying it to a market with potentially even greater long-term growth. The launch of Horizon 1 in late 2025 will be proof of concept. It will demonstrate to the market that IREN is not just a Bitcoin miner, it is a diversified next-generation data center company. This is the move that could cause a complete re-rating of the stock by Wall Street. It's a whole new narrative, a whole new growth vector. Ski-douche. The AI pivot isn't just a future promise, it's already happening. It's already generating revenue. While Horizon 1 is the big project on the horizon, IREN has already dipped its toes into the AI cloud services market, and the results are spectacular. In the third quarter of fiscal year 2025, their AI cloud revenue grew by a stunning 33% quarter over quarter. That's not a typo. 33% growth in a single quarter. This is the kind of hyper-growth that gets my blood pumping. It shows that their strategy is working right now. This isn't just a small experimental business. They are already at a projected annual revenue run rate of $28 million from their existing AI cloud services, and they are just getting started. They are actively expanding their customer base, signing new contracts with clients who are hungry for the specialized GPU cloud services that IREN provides. They have already deployed hundreds of NVIDIA's top-of-the-line H100 GPUs, the gold standard for AI computing. This is real business with real customers and real, rapidly growing revenue streams. This early success is the ultimate de-risking factor for their larger AI strategy. It proves there is massive demand for their services. It proves they can execute in this new market. and it provides a trickle of cash flow that will become a fire hose as they bring more capacity online with projects like Horizon 1. Every new contract they sign, every new customer they onboard, builds the momentum. This isn't speculation, it's execution. The 33% quarterly growth is a flashing green light, signaling that the AI engine is not just starting, it's already redlining. None of this growth, none of this expansion, none of this AI pivot would be possible without a rock-solid financial foundation. And let me tell you, IREN's balance sheet is a fortress. Let's look at the numbers from the third quarter of fiscal year 2025. They reported $148.1 million in revenue. That's a huge number that shows the power of their core mining business. But here's the number that really matters. The number that gives them the power to control their own destiny. $184.3 million in cash and cash equivalents. That's a war chest. That's a safety net. That's the financial firepower they need to build out their 50 exahash per second mining capacity and their new AI data centers without begging Wall Street for money. This is crucial. It means they can fund their incredible growth without shareholder dilution. They don't need to issue a ton of new shares, which would water down your ownership and put pressure on the stock price. They have the cash on hand to build their empire. This is a position of incredible strength. When you combine this strong cash position with the $500 million they just raised from the convertible bond offering, you're looking at a company that is absolutely flush with capital. They have the resources to weather any storm in the crypto markets and to aggressively invest in the future of AI. This financial strength is the ultimate backstop. It gives credibility to all their other plans. It tells investors that this management team is not just dreaming. They are disciplined, well-capitalized operators who are building a sustainable long-term business. This is how you create real, lasting shareholder value. So there you have it. The case for IRES Energy in 2025. This isn't just one catalyst, folks. It's a symphony of strategic moves all coming together at the perfect time. You have the transition to a U.S. domestic issuer, opening the door for big institutional money. You have the massive $500 million war chest providing the fuel for growth. You have the Bitcoin mining operation scaling to a dominant 50 exahash per second, generating a river of cash. And you have the brilliant game-changing pivot into AI, with Horizon 1 coming online and AI cloud services revenue already exploding. Each one of these catalysts on its own would be enough to get excited about. But together, they position IRES Energy for a period of potentially explosive growth and diversification. They are transforming from a pure-play Bitcoin miner into a next-generation digital infrastructure powerhouse. This is a company that is firing on all cylinders, with a clear vision, a proven ability to execute, and the financial strength to back it all up. They are building a business for the future, a future powered by both digital assets and artificial intelligence. My final word, do your homework. But you need to keep your eyes glued to IREN. This is a dynamic story that is just getting started. As they continue to execute on their pivot to AI, strengthen their financial foundation, and hit these major milestones in 2025, the market is going to wake up and take notice. Don't be the one who misses the train. The potential here is enormous. I'm telling you, this is a name to watch. Now go do your homework. Booyah!